Well, you leave the military,
True.
and what do you start doing after that?
I goes to Atlanta. I didn't want to go back to D.C. because, I didn't want to get into illegal pharmaceuticals.
Okay.
So I turned on CNN, which I watch a lot and lost a lot of women because that. It said during the 90s, came on the best place for young black males for opportunity is Atlanta. I've never been before. I said, motherfucker, I'm going.
Freaknik was going on during that time, right?
It hadn't came yet. It was
Okay.
on its way.
It was
Jack
on
the
its
Rapper,
way.
It was on its way.
Okay, got it.
And so I got with four of them, other my friends, and say, hey man, we don't have no future in this. This was a great place to start. Ain't shit to finish. Because you have to formulate yourself in the military if you want to go higher in the ranks. Just can't be an average soldier and excel. And all of us was average. We were just real niggas in the military from different things.
Okay, so you moved to Atlanta.
Right.
And you have no comedy experience at all during this time.
I had did like Tops and Blues and seen some open mics, but it was nothing to the point that career moving or this is what I wanted to do.
Okay, how are you supporting yourself in the beginning in Atlanta?
Unemployment from the military.
Okay.
And I was living with my future baby mama, living with her and living off base and keeping the off base checks and just stacking them up for my departure. So I knew within 2 years I was getting out, so I started stacking money so I can decide what I was going to do.
Okay, so you had a few dollars to keep you going.
Yeah.
And then when does the comedy come about?
I was dating this young lady named Javay Young. And I was like, I'm thinking I want to do comedy. And we was watching Delirious. And everybody in the motherfucker was just dying laughing at Eddie. And I was like, this is funny. But this ain't the funniest shit I ever heard. And she said, well, motherfucker, if you think you could do better, then do it. I said, all right, then, fuck it. Come on. And we went to a club, and it started.
So you got on an open mic, basically?
Yeah.
How'd you do the first time?
I did good.
Okay.
Yeah, my first time, didn't write it. We sit there, practice it, and I did well.
Okay, so then you start to build up.
Yes. They gave me, what they did, they gave me $100. And I said, $100 for 5 minutes? Shit. And then, they kept getting $100 and it just multiplied and nothing better came. So I tell people all of it wasn't no epiphany for me. It was just the best decision that day and another decision hasn't came since.
Okay. So at one point you actually co-owned a comedy club in Buckhead.
Yes.
The Uptown Comedy Corner?
Yes, because the Comedy Act wouldn't let me perform there. You know what I mean? They wouldn't let me perform. So I called my mother and said, these motherfuckers won't let me perform. And her thing is you can't get mad at somebody for not allowing them to use their shit. You need to get your own. Mm-hmm. I said, mother, can't get no motherfucking comedy club. Then don't complain about it. Do whatever you need to do to get him to allow you to use your shit. But motherfucker don't let you ride their bike. You got to get your own bike. And that's what I did.
So you bought your own club so you could perform
yes.
comedy at your own club.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
I love that, man.
Right,
because I have so many actors that come on this show and the complaint is there's not enough roles, they don't hire me enough, I got passed over for this, and I need to be bigger and so forth. And I'm always thinking like, well, why don't you just do your own films then? Like, if you're really complaining about that, start small. What's the big deal? Like, complaining that someone doesn't give you a job is not going to help you get that job.
And in retrospect, my mother was a brilliant person because you should never be mad at somebody for not doing something for you that you're not qualified or able to do for yourself. The personal responsibility is on you. So if nobody wants to give it to you, then either you want it and you got to do it for yourself, or you just got to wait until they're facilitated for you. But complaining is not one of the options.
Oh, yeah. I remember how many times program directors at radio stations just would not give me a shot to be a DJ or have a show on their radio programs. And that's what promoted me to actually, prompted me to go open Vlad TV. Because I said, listen, I
Exactly.
have my own shit.
Right.
No one can tell me that I can't do anything.
Right.
Because I got said no so many times.
Right. To the point you said, fuck it, I'll do it myself.
Fuck
and
it.
look how it changed. But see, people, I tell them all the time, don't look for the end game. Just start. If you want to make a movie, do a 30-minute whatever, and just start and continue on and put it out there.
Well, you had another club later on, Earthquakes Comedy Corner 2 in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, we did
Atlanta,
3
Georgia.
total.
3 total.
Yes.
3 clubs.
Yeah,
You
2 in Atlanta, 1 in Dallas.
You still own them?
No, I got out the business.
Why is that?
Me and my partner fell out. Yeah, we fell out. It was during the height of the time. I was enjoying the life of it because at that time I went from that $100 that I was so good because all the other comedians wouldn't perform at my club because it was, if you perform at his club, you can't come to the historic comedy act. So I had to do all the time by myself. That what allowed me to be the great comic that I am. And then when it popped, shit, I was in Atlanta, just learned Magic City was Magic City and it was on. So, and plus, the trapping that comes along with, fast life, cocaine, the whole thing. And he thought at that time that I was not myself. And he tried to explore that.
Yeah, I don't do partners.
Me neither. No.
Partnerships just don't work for me.
Not me either.
Just is what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're an alpha dog like, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
My last partnership did not work out too well.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I got to be the sole owner.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Presidente.